Hi everyone. This year I'm doing things a little bit different, and instead of sending out thank you notes, I got this idea from a friend of mine to do a video and just thank everybody in 2017 that had an impact on my life and that helped shape Elim and form Elim. So in no particular order, I'll start with which is freshest in my memory, Agima Marina. Thank you so much for a magnificent trip. Thank you for teaching me that after every problem and every road trip, there's a beautiful glass of red wine waiting. And you guys really taught me how to have a lot of fun on a road trip. It doesn't matter if everything goes wrong, you guys just kept on laughing and it was so much fun traveling with you. Then Maresh and Violetta, what an extremely disciplined couple. Thank you for teaching me. I looked at you and I really saw what discipline in business is, and it's a beautiful thing to experience. Rochelle in Holland, a dad and daughter duo, just beautiful. Rochelle, we had a rocky start, but Rochelle, you have the ability to point out the details, and it's people like you that help shape a company, because if we don't fix all the fine little details, they bite us in the butt at the end of the day. So thank you, Rochelle, for that. Shelby, darling, I have to commend you. You are just a ball of persistence, a girl who's on her own, and she pushes through, doesn't matter what comes her way. And well done, because I often look at you and I think I wish I had so much persistence in if I was in a situation like yours. So well done on that, and thank you for teaching us that. Then Prabhu and Maruti, my friends in India. Guys, I visited you, and you know that I fell in love with India. But I also want to tell you that India taught me such gratitude. I saw how difficult it is, not just life and living, some people living on under $1 a day, but being grateful for great business, because you guys do magnificent business in a place that's really, really difficult to do business. Firaz, you know, Firaz, every time the phone rings and it's you, there's a joyful buzz in the office. You bring a lot of love and joy to our office. Thank you for that. You do business in a very difficult place. And although things happened in Qatar this way, it just doesn't move you. You know, you don't get involved in all the nitty-gritty stuff. And I look at you, and Lizette looks at you, and we often discuss and say that it's just phenomenal how you can just not let any of this stuff bother you. And I learned that from you, and thank you for that. Then Hannah, a new girl I met from Brooklyn, New York City. We don't do business together, but Hannah, I want to thank you, because you really taught me not to judge a book by its cover. What a magnificent, kind person you are, and thank you for the impact that you had on my life. My SA distributors, Maria and Helena Rodriguez. Guys, I look at the four of you and I realize how important family is. That is what I see when I see the four of you. And your children are so important to you, and they're so part of your life, and it's so beautiful to admire. And I see that, and I realize that life is more than just business and just getting the order. So thank you for being that example to me. Kirsten, you are so young and so incredibly ambitious, and everything you do is with such excellence. So well done on that. I'm so super proud of you, and I learn from you, just taking things slow but doing them right. That is what I see in you. Diane Boerman, somebody who had a huge impact on my business, and who's now again back in my life. Thank you for always believing in Elim. Thank you for always believing the best of Elim. Never ever even giving your thought life away to anything negative about Elim. You always expect the most. You expect us to be on Fashion Week. You expect Mercedes-Benz to start sponsoring us. You just expect great things for us, and you played such an important role in the birth of Elim too, and thank you for that. Thank you for always being there on the background, rooting for us and cheering for us. I appreciate you. Then Joanne, my lovely friend, who always makes sure that I look my best when we go on tours, and she just takes care of me. Joanne, I appreciate you, and I don't say it enough, but thank you for everything that you do for me. Carl Smythe, what a phenomenal person. Carl, thank you for teaching me that it's not what I communicate, but it's how I communicate that. And you taught me communication, you taught me about people, you taught me about non-verbal communication and how important that is, and how important people are in our businesses. And thank you for every word of encouragement, every positive coffee, or the love and kindness that I get from your family. Thank you for that, and I appreciate and I love you guys dearly. Dr. Evelyn and Dr. Joyce, you know, when we met the first time, you just you look like real royalty to me, and thank you for making it in Africa. Thank you for being so proud of Africa, a continent that a lot of people look down on, and thank you for always coming up for Africa and doing things so beautifully and so excellent in a country that things are not always easy. Lee Malawi, we just recently met, but I am so insanely proud of you of doing what you are doing. It's starting distribution in a country that's never had distribution, a country that has never been exposed to this industry, and you just you grabbed it by the horns and you're doing it, and well done for that. I'm amazed at your guts. Ilse in New Zealand. Also, you know, they say that your team is a reflection of who you are, and we often skinner about you when we put down the phone and we finish those midnight trainings, and we say, how do you get a team so inspired and so positive? And I have to tell you that I think it's only with a leader that a team reflects that, and well done on that. We as outsiders look at that and we appreciate that and we see that, and it's beautiful. Gavin Chetty, my dear, you shout one word, and that is reliable. You are such a reliable person. Gavin, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the support. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for being so reliable, getting my stock everywhere in the world where we need it, when we need it. Thank you, and you know how much I appreciate you. Then Patience, she's behind the doors. Patience, you know you are. Patience, you make magic happen. We put so much pressure on you, darling, and you just continuously you're okay, Chantal, it's no problem, Chantal, let's do it. And thank you for preparing everything for Elam, and making sure that everything gets where it should be on time, and taking the pressure and never losing it. Thank you for that, Patience. Melissa and Beata, I know this is a difficult time, but I want to thank you for one thing, and I want to thank you for many things, but the thing I want to thank you most for is that you entertain my crazy ideas. You guys, every time I have a way out idea for a product, and I was told it's not possible, you guys sit at the table and you go, well, let's make it possible. Beata, you are forever saying, of course it's possible, we just have to find the way, and thank you for that attitude, because it's a rarity, and I'm so blessed to be with a team like you guys. Bibi, you inspire me. I learned from you that one should never give up on dreams, and you live in such a beautiful place, Bibi, but you also inspire me in ways that you don't always realize, and I believe and I dream now because of you, and thank you for that. Thank you for starting the journey with me many years ago, and starting as a rep and a sales manager, and still being in my life and helping me to dream. John, I think you played a more important role than I think you realize. John, you helped me figure out why I do what I do, and for that I will be forever, ever grateful. I think it's the most important thing that one can figure out for your business, and you directed and led my thoughts. And every time we think of products, every time we sign somebody new, every time we do business, I now have something inside of me that that reminds me of why I do what I do. And it was very easy to watch the video by Simon Sinek, but to get somebody to lead your thoughts and to get you in that place of you understanding why you do what you do, that is a gift that you gave me, and I will be forever grateful for that, because it transcends and it reflects in many things in the business. And thank you, John, for being part of that and really being patient with me and helping me get there. Okay, so I hope I didn't leave anybody out. The very last people that I just want to thank, of course, and I'm not going to name all of them, are all my reps. In Cape Town, Newbie, Marika, Shantae, Manette, Shanae, Claudia, and then in Johannesburg, Janine, even Drazania in Durban, that's not with us anymore, Zanita. Thank you so much, guys, for walking out every morning and with passion. Thank you that you are excited every morning about Elim, because it's that excitement that attracts people. And thank you for believing in the brand. Thank you for believing in Elim. Thank you for believing that there is no pedicure like Mediheal, and the whole world should have it. So thank you for going out and really believing in us and my passion and living for it. That's it. Thank you. Have a wonderful holidays to everybody, and a fantastic 2018. Signing off.